Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome on Saturday. Can everybody hear me okay before I go forward? That would be terrible, wouldn't it, if I thought you could hear me, but you couldn't. I've already got, let's see, there's 6 of you guys in here. I don't think we'll probably have as many today because I didn't put this up. I almost said a year ago. Oh, I didn't put this up a year ago that I was going to do this. I didn't give as much notice because I didn't know that Shy Guy would be working until, well, when I said it yesterday. So hello, everybody. Hello, Dee and Connie. I made them moderators so that they can help out in case I can't look over there and see something going on. So let me say hi to everybody. Dee and Connie, Ashley-Ann. I got it right, Ashley-Ann. Ashley-Ann's here, Vanessa, Cindy, Sharon. Let's see, did I miss it? Christina is here, Renee. How are you guys today? That rhymed. Did you guys notice that I quit doing the hashtag world's greatest rhymer thing? It was getting old. Hi, Missy and Kimberly and Karen. I think that's how that's said, from Louisville. Is it pronounced like Karen with a K? Barbara Jean is here from Texas. Emily, hello, hello. And Bella's here. Hi, Bella. How are you? I don't know. This is different where to look than where I normally look. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, good. I hate it when I mispronounce things because I do that a lot. So hello, Dana and Corey, Robin. How are you guys? Everybody doing good today? I thought it was going to be sunny, but I think it's going to be cloudy, but it's good weather. It's like 55 or something outside here. What's the temperature where you are? Yeah, right on the nose, 55 degrees. My spidey sense can feel these things now. Michelle is here. Julie's here. And everybody doing good? Yeah, well, you know what? I ran into a mess right before this. I was in there. I thought, I got enough time to take these clothes that went off in the washer and throw them in the dryer. And because my son came home, and there were a few clothes that were in the washer already for me to do today. But he comes home and looks like everybody's got pretty good weather. Of course, now 45. Phyllis, hello, Phyllis. Phyllis says it's 45 in North Carolina. That might seem like cold. I actually like 45. That might seem cold to some people. Hello, Cindy. Whoa. Oh, 45 degrees where Ashley-Ann is. 81 in Miami. 81. You know, when I was in Miami, it rained. It seemed like every 5 minutes, it was like rain, stop raining, rain, stop raining. And the temperature, 81, I thought, felt different in Miami than Indiana. Okay, so what? Connie had a 6.5 earthquake last week? How did I miss that? I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. 72 in Alabama. Everybody's having 33 wherever Renee is. That's pretty cold. That's just 1 degree above freezing. Hello, Miss V216. Hello to you and good morning. Oh, I love those little emojis, Dana. I love the little palm trees and the hearts. And yeah. Anyway, so I went in there to get the clothes out of the washer. And my son, he came in from work and threw them in the washer so that I would wash them on hot, right? Because he'd been out in the world and about. And so I did that. There must have been a manual or something, maybe 5 or 6 pieces of paper, stapled together or something in the pocket of his jacket. And I washed it. Yeah. Actually, he washed it. I went in to get them and take them and put them in the dryer. And there is snow everywhere, all over me, all over this floor, all over the washer, in the bottom of the washer, on the sides of the washer, all over all the clothes. And now I guess I'm going to have to go outside and maybe spend all day shaking them to try and get, it's like this. It's like that all over everything that was in there. It's a lot. I think it'll take me all day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here's how upset I was. I took a video of it so I can show him when he wakes up. Kimberly says, my husband does it to me all the time. We have a rule in the house. See, this is why he must have been extremely tired because we have a rule in the house. I don't check the pockets. That's your responsibility. And if there's money in it, it's mine. Okay. It's a tip. People don't usually have things in their pockets. These guys don't usually put like Kleenexes, stuff like that in their pockets. So that was kind of unusual. It would be money. It wasn't money. My nails look, Dee says that your nails look great, Mary, mine not so much. I feel so sorry for everybody right now. Like, I'm sure I haven't seen my mom, but I know that it's probably been 2 weeks now, maybe 3 since she's had her fill. My sister and her go together. So I'm looking at 2 weeks on these. These are those. Have you seen that video yet? I think my favorites went up yesterday. So you know that this is day 15 now on these nails. And I'm going to take them off. I think they still look pretty good with those nail guards on there. But I'm going to take them off because it's to the point where they've grown out a little now. And you know how you might catch it in your hair or whatever. So I want to get that off there. So after what I was going to do right after this was remove these and do my nails. Now I got to go deal with the snow in the laundry room. So I don't know. You know, that company still hasn't sent that dip system. So I'm just going to move on. Maybe they watched a few of my videos and they're afraid I'm going to throw something. You think? D is on the 6 weeks for dipped nails. Wait, you're on your 6th week? My goodness, they must look awful. Renee soaked hers off and they look terrible. And don't you feel like when you soak them off, then your own nails, while they're still maybe healthy, they're real kind of bendy and it hurts when you ram it into something. I can remember when I had acrylics, not the dip, because my nails are healthy underneath the dip, but they're still as weak as they ever were. And but when I had acrylics, it was bad. After about a decade of having acrylics, when they came off, I couldn't even breathe. Air couldn't even hit my nail beds. That they hurt. So I'm glad that I went. If you're getting acrylics, please switch to dip. I mean, it's still acrylic, but this is a new one that I got. The base of this and the powder, the natural powder that goes on first, it has calcium and some stuff built into it to help strengthen and protect your nail bed. Let me see what everybody is saying here. I think I might go ahead and just use the nail guards and glue on another set. Since I went with the French first because I wanted to make sure that I could see through, to the nail. In case it really wasn't making a good seal, I would know whether or not I was getting a fungus. So I'm pretty confident in the seal on them. So I think I'll go ahead and do something else now. But let's see what people are saying to me. And I need to scroll up. Vanessa says her nails are horrific, and she's trying to get them off. I do jewelry videos. Oh man. How do you get them off? You soak them in acetone, or D says, tell us how to remove dip. Oh, well, up until now, I'm going to do this under the dip now, but I'm sure that other people like the method of putting the cotton ball saturated in acetone on there with the foil on there. I don't. Back in that thing is this, it's like a tray, okay? And it's got little wells where all of your fingers go in it. And there's a plastic thing that comes up here. Hang on. Let me see if I can get that out of there real quick. Okay, mine looks kind of janky. Hang on, let me make sure I haven't. Tell us how to remove. Super long. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing something. Process took mine off last week, over 2 hours. Ooh, okay, so this is what I do. Okay, I have one of these, and it's 2 parts, see? And then what you do is you put water in this part. And then because warm acetone, look at me talking to you like I'm a professional. Guys, before we go any further, I'm not a professional anything, okay? This is just how I do it. Okay, so because somebody is going to come along who is actually a professional at this, and they'll probably rip me a new one. What I do is I put water in here, and then I will put this in the microwave and warm it up. So it's warm water. Then you fill this up with acetone, and it goes right on top, just like that, and it locks down. And then I can just like sit and I take a towel and put it over it so that the vapors don't come up. But also warm acetone has less vapors than just acetone right out of the container. Put that in there like this, okay? And then I'll take a towel and cover it up. And then I'll just watch TV, about 15 minutes, okay? And then you can take it out and it will all be down there. Now switch hands. See, so you can use it bilaterally. You can use it on either hand. And then, yeah, that's what I do. And then, it's kind of cruddy in there, but it soaks it off fine. And I like doing that better than taking the, a lot of people wouldn't, because your hand is actually soaking down in acetone. Whereas with the cotton ball, it would just be like on your nail. But I just like this better. I just, I just like doing it that way better. Where do you get that? I got it on Amazon. I think it's in my Amazon store in the nails section. And there's a link below the video that says, thank you very much for using my Amazon link. If you follow that, then you should be able to see it in the nails section of the store. And I will get a commission on that if you buy it, but thank you in advance. Okay, so hi, Mary, to Jen. And who else have I missed that came in? Renee, I don't remember if I said hello to you yet. My face looks slim. Thank you, Bella. I worked pretty hard on it. In fact, I was thinking about, after we're done and I get the snow cleaned up, that I might go ahead and do a video that is, taking it off. Take off my makeup, put on my skincare, do my new face, all that. But I think you guys kind of just want a new face separate video. I don't know. I hope I'm not leaving everybody out of this. Hugs to Carol from Arizona. Okay, so you guys, I wanted to do a couple of shout outs here. Also, before I get in there, I wanted to say, do I follow Susan Little Poet? She turned me onto your channel. Of course, Susan is my good friend. I can't remember if Susan started her channel like just a little before me. I think I was first. I think I've been here longer than Susan. Yeah, I think that's right, because I was helping her on a few things when she first started. So not a lot. Susan's just naturally talented, but just to say that I think I started my channel before Susan. Obviously, Susan has been more successful, but that depends on how you measure success, right? But she does have really good interaction with her audience. So, but I wanted to say thank you guys so much for your response to the post that I made on the channel about commenting, because it's just breaking my heart, because I want to comment to everybody. I want to write you all a book, and I used to be able to do that. And I'm finding it so much harder to do now, and also do everything else I'm supposed to do, So I find that you guys are just the best on earth, because you guys were so nice about it. And I've heard and seen people say over the years, once a YouTuber gets to the point where they've grown and their channel gets big enough that they can't, correspond back, then people go, well, she's changed, and then they leave. Catherine King says, hi, Mary, love your channel. Started Mad Hippie. I love it for my skincare. Yay! What was I going to do? This? Yay! Thank you for showing your skin routine. Oh, thank you so much. Every single time that somebody, hi, MJ, and Dana and Catherine, every time that somebody tells me that the Mad Hippie has helped them, it just makes my heart leap, because I know how I felt when I first started Mad Hippie. And, hi, Kathy and Adrian. And yeah, I was getting ready to cry, wasn't I? See, I have a really tender heart. I do. And, but on a regular video, I can cut that out, and you guys just don't know I'm a great big crybaby. But, here I can't do it. So I don't like crying at all. Okay, so Michelle says, that's completely understandable. It would become hard to comment back all the time. It is. And, all of you guys mean so much to me. And I feel like we're like really friends. I feel like I talk to you guys all the time. And I want to tell you, some people will say that online relationships aren't real. I know, I hear this all the time. I want to tell you that I was doing online relationships before, like in the 90s. Okay. And I've met so many nice people and stuff. That was something I was going to save for a story on a Get Ready With Me, was about this chat network that I ran and how I got there. So I won't talk about it here, but that would take a long time. But I did want to get to some of this other stuff that I had over here and not forget to say that. And you guys, if I'm sniffing, it's because every single time that I get emotional and start to cry like that or whatever, then my nose runs. So that's what it is. Catherine says, P.S. Mary, I'm quarantined in Maine. Please keep doing your videos. It's such a help to have some humor during this time. I'm trying so hard, and I'm putting out the extra video, trying to put out an extra video for you guys. And actually, that's what sparked the whole, I'm having trouble keeping up with the comments, because putting out an extra, every time I put out, I could probably, if you want to be truthful about it, I could probably do a video every day. I could probably do that. But that would mean not corresponding with you guys. And that can't happen. I don't ever want that to happen. Dee, thank you so much for that. That's called a super chat. Thank you so much for that super chat. Shiva, hello, Shiva. How are you? She says, the first chat computer I actually was on in 93 at the Horseshoe in San Francisco. Tell us about your first chat friends. I want to tell you about them, but I wanted to save it for a Get Ready With Me. I have a list of things as I think of them that I want to talk about, and that's on the list of things that I can possibly story time on Get Ready With Me. But yeah, I had a help chat room. And I wanted to tell you guys the funny thing that happened to me when I first got my computer. I first started, and I will. But I want to talk about a couple of things that happen, because see, what happens is when I do those get ready with me's and I'm talking to you guys, Emily wants to know if I've tried Timeless Vitamin C. If so, how does it compare to Mad Hippie? I am using Timeless Vitamin C right now. I mentioned in a video not too long ago that I started out with Timeless, and that's a really good company. I don't want to sound like I'm throwing Timeless under the bus, because I'm not. There's still some products of theirs that I really like. But the vitamin C, I never really saw any kind of benefits when I used it. And so when Mad Hippie came along, I used it, and within, I think it was 2 weeks. It's been a while. Within 2 weeks, I noticed a drastic change to my skin, and I thought, how can that be? Because Timeless uses ascorbic. Is that it? Is it ascorbic acid? It uses the thing that everybody wants, right? The not a derivative, but the actual, I think it's L-ascorbic acid, right? So, oh, thank you so much, Maturely Glam. I'm a creator too, and I'm struggling with ideas. All of this is really affecting. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And somebody else said something here for a second. I want to get that. I need somebody to read these comments to me, don't I? I used to be able to pull in people in here with me, and they can read it to me, but I don't seem to see how you do that anymore. The Timeless. Okay, I want to show you something. Do you see this spot right there? It's coming back, and it's because I'm not using two of the things that I am using the Mad Hippie, but one of the things that I mix with my Mad Hippie has licorice root in it. And it's also L-ascorbic. Am I saying that right? It's the same vitamin C as Timeless, except it's got other things in it besides that, like licorice root. The Timeless, I purchased it again because it was I ran out of my Milano CC. That's the other thing I mix with my Mad Hippie. I ran out of that. And so I thought, I'm going to give the Timeless a try again, because I got it in a airless pump. And one of the things I didn't like about the Timeless was that you kept having to open the bottle and take it out. And it's not a derivative. Okay. So with the Mad Hippie, you can do that. With the Mad Hippie, it can get air. You can take the dropper in and out and stuff, because it doesn't have the ingredient that goes bad. So I got the pump, the Timeless, and I cannot stand the smell of it. It is, smells like hot dog water. I can't claim that. My friend Heather says that. She says it smells like hot dog water. And when she said that, I was like, yeah, that's what it smells like to me. Some people say it doesn't smell like that to them, but all I can say is that for me, I used Timeless for, I think, 1 or 2 years, and I never really saw a difference. I just did it because other people told me I should. But when I found Mad Hippie, I did it mainly because I liked the bottle. I thought it was cute, and I wanted to try something else. And so I tried the vitamin C, and within 2 weeks, I was buying the rest of it because I saw a difference in my skin. So I know that it has won awards in Allure. It's so many people come back to me and say, hey, I tried this and it made a difference. It really works. So not putting down Timeless, just saying for me, and that was a really long, drawn out answer, wasn't it? For me, the Timeless doesn't compare. So Maturely Glam says, vitamin C is so difficult to keep fresh, and I have a hard time with it on my sensitive skin. The Milano CC, this is what I love about it. Now, I believe it's a Korean brand, and it's in an airtight, light, tight tube that's got the smallest most tiny hole at the very end of it. I think you have to poke it, okay? And then you squeeze that to get it out. There's virtually no way for air to get to it. It keeps for a really long time. And it has everything I want in it. And when I was using it, this didn't show through my makeup. I have concealer on this one, but this here, that wasn't showing while I was using that combination. It was not showing through my makeup. Okay, let me see what people are saying. Kimberly says, I hear you, beauty on a budget. I had to do the same thing. What did she have to do? Oh my goodness. She had to stop using hyaluronic acid at the moment. It's so dry. It's so dry staying indoors all the time. It's sucking more out of my face than putting in. Yeah, it will. What's Amy saying? Amy's saying everything that has fake lemon scent smells like skunk to me. I have to find an off-brand floor cleaner so I don't feel like my house smells like skunk. Oh, that would be terrible if you didn't like that. Carol says, I'm trying the Good Molecules Discoloration Serum along with Mad Hippie C, and I'm seeing serious results. Really? Okay. Now, I love Good Molecules. And trying to think what was the first thing I tried from them. But was it the niacinamide? I can't remember, but everything I have tried from them, I am absolutely adored and loved. And it pairs up so well with the Mad Hippie. So there's really only, I think, about 3 products that I will continue, because I've got a whole bunch. I got a plethora of stuff that has been sent to me. But some of it I won't ever use again after it's gone. Not because it's not good, but because I want to get back to what I was doing. Because I've noticed, like right here, can you guys see this? See that little milia right there? Okay. So I've got a few spots, and I just want to go back to what I know works and doesn't do this. I don't know what's doing that because I keep using all kinds of different things, trying it out. I just don't know that skincare is something I'm going to be able to review, because it would get really boring if that I keep wanting to use the same things over and over again. I really think that this, I think it's from glitter in eyeshadow, to tell you the truth, but it could be any number of these different things that I keep trying, and I keep turning away. Every day I turn away a couple of people that are asking me to try their skin lines. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm trying to get back to what I was doing so that I can get, and there's like 3 products off the top of my head that are definitely going with me with the Mad Hippie. And that's my Milano CC. I'm getting that back. And that stuff is so cheap. It's like $11, My Milano CC, and in my favorites, I showed you guys this Snail Essence eye cream, and I'm going to continue using that. And well, all of the Good Molecules stuff I got. So, okay. So Maturely Glam wants to know, how do you get rid of milia? Okay, well, you wait years for it to just dissolve. Actually, I do something that you shouldn't do. I poke it. I have the Labelle from Trophy Skin. That works immensely, but sometimes I'm a bad girl. I take this. Can you see? It's so tiny. It is so freaking tiny. It's a diabetic needle. Look how tiny that needle is. It is teeny tiny. And I copped that off of Shy Guy. And like this one, I might get impatient enough that I will take that thing and just poke it. And then I'll go in with alcohol. I did not just say for you to do that. Don't do that. That's a bad thing. You have to go to your dermatologist, and the dermatologist will take a sharp thing and go in there. You're not supposed to be poking your skin with sharp needles. But yeah, I get in there with that and my Labelle, and I go to town. What? Emily says that Ulta is currently having Mad Hippie products, buy one, get one half off. Always watch for those sales. So, boy, yes, I want to get my vitamin A serum from Mad Hippie back. I miss it. I miss it so much. I've been using one by Derma E that they sent to me, and I haven't bought the Mad Hippie because I wanted to use up what I've got. But the Derma E one is a little much for my skin. It makes me peel, and if I wanted to peel, I'd wear Retin A. I mean, I would use Retin A if I wanted to peel. So I like my Mad Hippie vitamin A serum because it's really good, and it's like magic without the peeling. Okay, so there's no Ultas in Canada. It just breaks my heart that the Canadian Fritzy family can't get some of the deals that we do. And, there's even things that the UK overseas people can't get too. Amy says, I have been depressed since I got my driver's license this past November. I've not been doing my skincare routine because I spent so much money, and now I have jowls. Yuck. Jowls. Yuck. I'm with you on that. Okay. And I would say if you can't do the new face, start with neck exercises. I know people might think I'm crazy when I say that, but I think that it makes a world of difference. I really do. It will help you. I don't think that, creams and potions, I think it keeps it like temporarily makes it look good, because anytime that you put moisturizer or something on wrinkles, they look, the drier it is, the worse it looks. So I have creams here that I also use, but they're not fixing anything, I don't think. If you're asking what the first product that you should try from Mad Hippie is, I would say vitamin C. But, if you have one that you really love, maybe you don't want that. But that was the first one I tried. And then I went, oh, yeah, I'm missing something here. I got to get it all. When you're driving, neck exercises, you can do this exercise no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, watching TV or whatever. Just lift your head up, and you can put your hand right here and you can feel it. And then you can also put your hand right here at the base of your neck, and you can feel when you do this, and just take your tongue, okay, and touch the roof of your mouth. And when you do, watch what happens right here. Okay, so it's just lifting that whole area, and just keep doing that the whole time you're watching TV. Just sit there and take your tongue and press it up against the roof of your mouth. I mean, people might just think you're chewing gum. There's a whole bunch of them you could do there. You might want to shut your door and not let anyone see you do. But that one you can do just sitting around watching TV. Rebecca Tiller says, I stuck to SkinCeuticals for AM, but use Mad Hippie at night. Now that's something else. I can't afford SkinCeuticals, by the way. I don't think. Is that the real expensive one? I could double up on all of this and use it in the morning and the night, but I go through it so much faster, and I've seen results doing it just, once a day. Missy says, try May Love the Glow Maker. It's affordable and fabulous. I have tried the Glow Maker, and, I'm not saying it's bad. I just like Mad Hippie better. Missy says, hello, Mary. Love to watch your videos. When you say something that reminds you of a song, I'm right there with you. I'm on the fence about New Face. Convince me to buy it. Well, I'm going to you guys tell me, okay? I'll just ask you right here. I was thinking about after this video, after I clean up the snow mess in the laundry room, which could take forever, I was thinking about just sitting down and filming me taking off my makeup, doing my evening skincare, which includes the New Face. That could be a very long video. Heck, depending on how I film the New Face, that could be very long. Or do you just want the New Face video all by itself? And do you want the New Face video to be sped up? Just do one side? How are we going to do the New Face video? Because if I did my New Face routine just in a video, my gosh, you guys would be bored to death watching me. Just keep doing that. Right? Beep, beep, beep. I suppose I could sit there and go, beep, beep. But, it'd get old. So maybe I'm going to speed that up. I don't know how you guys want me to do it. In real time, sped up. Just if I do it in real time, sped up, I'm just going to do one side of my face and I'll do the other. How long does it take me to do it? Well, if I'm just getting down to business and I'm not doing anything else, probably 20 minutes, maybe. But no, I go overboard. I sit there and watch an entire episode of something and I'll just keep on going until the episode's over with, working on my face for like an hour. Or if I'm talking to somebody, I'll just keep going, right? Because I forget where I'm at. So I just keep going. But you don't have to do it that long. Hello from India. I don't know how to say your name. I'm horrible at pronouncing things, so don't take any offense to that. Hello, Pat. How are you? And let's see. So Barbara Jean is sitting there watching me, jade rolling. Good for you. See, multitask your skincare. You will not mind it as much if you are watching TV and doing something while you do it. Speed it some, do your whole routine. Okay. Oh, the whole evening routine. I could make it a two-parter. I could do the skincare. No, I cannot. Yeah, I could. I'm thinking out loud. I could do the whole thing and bust it up into two parts for people who are not interested in the new face. I almost said something bad. Almost into the new fall. If you could go back in time, when would you have started the new face? The second that I noticed this, I would have started the new face. Actually, if I could go back in time, I'd go back to when that girl told me, girls, don't forget about your neck and décolleté. And I wouldn't have been a little, right? I wouldn't have been like that. I would have listened to her instead of like rolling my eyes and thinking, that'll never happen to me. Look at this. Oh, bye, Kathy. Have a good day. The conditions are very bad in India. I am so sorry. You know that I am praying for everyone all over the world. And I hope that you guys are too. Amy says, is your name pronounced? I can't even pronounce what you put. Asni. I'm not even going to do that and embarrass myself. Like at what age would I have started? Emily wants to know if I could go back in time, at what age would I have started the new face? I think that anybody over the age, that's just my thoughts, okay? I don't know nothing, guys. I don't even know proper English. I don't even know enough to not say nothing, okay? But I would have started all of the skincare stuff at the age of 30. I probably would have started there. Not with, the whole shebang I do right now, but I mean, keep in mind, guys, I never even used to wash my face. I would get in the shower and like be shampooing my hair and stuff and just take that over my face and my body. And, I didn't do any kind of skincare at all except I'll tell you what started it with this age spot. That's what started it. Me and my mom, I had noticed it. I was a little, not apprehensive. I was self-conscious. I was really self-conscious about that spot. And I remember sitting in a nail salon and my mom said, what is that thing on your face? And I thought, oh my gosh, I had tried so hard to cover it. And I didn't know. I was like, a freckle, a liver spot. I don't know what it is, Mom. And no matter what I did, I couldn't make it go away. Sandra says, hi, Mary. I'm not late. I've been here since the beginning, but was baking, so you couldn't comment. Sandra, what time is it there? Sandra's in the UK, so I don't know. Shouldn't you be asleep? You and Bella both ought to be in bed, right? No, I don't know what time it is there. Pat says, no regrets. Remembering when I was young and didn't do all the stuff like sunscreen. You look fabulous. Thank you, Pat. I am lucky. The Robin, the Milano CC it's got foreign language all over it. It's Korean, I think. I think it's MELANOCC. I have linked it a lot of places in my description box, but I think I might have it in my Amazon store if you go there and look. Okay, so I wanted to tell you guys that when we do those get ready with me's and you guys tell me your stories, then Rebecca, if you click the show more, I think it is under the videos, it shows you all these links that oh my gosh, you will think. And since I have the opportunity to say it, I'm going to tell you why there are so many links down there. I'm sure that there are some people that look at all the links in my description bar and they go, oh, you money. And that isn't why they're there. Here's why they're there. Of course, I want you to use them. But the reason that there are so many is because back a long time ago, before I had my channel, when I would go to other people's description box to try and find what they were talking about, they would have a link. The link told you nothing. Okay. It was just like, I don't know, Milano CC. And then it had the link, but I didn't know where it was taking me. I didn't know what store or anything. It was just a link. So then I click on it and go, that's not where I wanted to buy that. So when I do my links, I spend a long time doing the links, and my gosh, it fills up that description bar, because for any given product, unless there's nowhere else to buy it, I will include the most popular places that I think you might want to buy it. And then next to it, it will tell you where you're going, because I don't like that. I don't like not knowing where you're taking me. So if it's, so say it's, I don't know, this. No, that's only one place you can get that. All right, let's just say it's this Mac, okay? So this Mac Studio. I know that you can get it at Mac, so I'm going to link Mac. You can get it at Ulta, so I'm going to link Ulta. You can get it at Nordstrom, Macys, whatnot. So there may be like 5 links for every single product that I listed. And it's all because I don't want you guys to feel like I took you somewhere and you didn't know where you were going. And, that's basically what it's all about. Of course, I would love you to use the links, but that's why there's so many. And if you look in the description box and wade through all of that, you're going to find those products. You can click inside there and then hit, if you're on a PC, hit Control F, or if you're on a Mac, hit Command F. And then you can search that box for what you're looking for. Hi, Lisa. Sharon says she has to go. I'm so sorry, Sharon. I hope you had a good time, even though I am really sucking at reading these comments. I'm so sorry. I wanted to tell you guys that when we do, I keep trying to say this and then I get talking about something else. When we do those get ready with me's where I'm talking about stuff and then you guys tell me your stories, I love that so much. I love that interaction. Even if I just give a heart on it, I read it, and I want you to picture me laughing and loving or crying or whatever the comment emotion is supposed to be. Know that I love that. And when you guys say things then that give me ideas for later, right? And so I wrote down 3 things, because by the time I make a video, that topic is old, see? So I can say on that video where I was talking about home ec, by the time thank you so much, Sandra. I love you guys so much. The video where I was talking, hi, Kathy. The video where I was talking about the home ec. All right. So by the time that I make a video, because I have at least a couple in queue ahead of that, by the time I make that video to respond back to those comments, 3 videos have probably happened and it's old news. So I wanted to comment to Sheila. was talking about selling the wares of her home ec class, which was cinnamon rolls. And I wanted to tell her that that reminded me of when I worked at Poppin' Fresh Pies and how every night they would take those. I don't know if anyone here has heard of Poppin' Fresh Pies. Maybe you worked there too. But, you know, I always tried to get them to sell those pies, like instead of throwing them in the trash. I don't know. Maybe some of you work somewhere that knows why they couldn't do that. They wouldn't explain it to me because I was just a kid. But back then, we would take in, like they would order, say they ordered 20 French silk pies, and maybe you sold 10 of them. Those other 10 are going to get thrown away at night. They're not going to give them to a nursing home. They're not going to sell them at, you know, something else. Oh, Christina has heard of Poppin' Fresh Pies. I'm sorry, my little thing's falling off my chair. They're not going to do anything with them and throw them away. And we would stand over the trash can at night and I'd have a spoon. And I would, because it just felt so wasteful just throwing that in the trash. And I would take a spoon and just dig right down into the middle of it, take a bite, throw it in the trash. And I'd be like, why can't we take these to the nursing home? I don't know why that comment reminded me of that, but I wanted to tell her that. Teresa, I think it's Goodigand. She was talking about how her mom was a kitchen Nazi. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something. My dad, that reminded me of the soup. The soup, was it the soup Nazi on Seinfeld? No soup for you. Well, my dad, I think my dad might have your mom beat. I don't know. You tell me. So when I was a kid, yes, Christina, those pies would all get thrown away. And you know what I would do on break? My favorite pie is strawberry rhubarb. It's actually rhubarb, but you can't hardly find that. So it's strawberry rhubarb. And you know what I would do? Everyone needs to take care of skin. Okay, she's talking to somebody else. Oh, hi, Teresa. She said she was glad she made it to say hello to my favorite funny friend. And oh my gosh, you just spoke about me. Yes, hang on. I want to tell you something. I'm telling you about my dad. I'm all over the place, right? See, I can splice that stuff together in a video. I can't do that here. I'll tell you about the rhubarb in a minute if I remember. I want to tell Teresa this. So my dad, all right, this was really painful in the summer because I'm trying to hurry up and clean the kitchen. Dad would come in there after I had done the dishes at night. And if he found one, which of course I'm hurrying because I want to get back outside and play with my friends, right? Who didn't do that? Who didn't like come in, eat as fast as you could, do whatever you had to do to get back outside before 10, you know, so that you could finish playing kickball or foursquare or whatever you were playing, tetherball or whatever it was you were doing. Yeah, right. I'm not the only one. So I'm in there, I'm rushing through dishes and everything. And Dad would come in the kitchen and he'd take his hand, okay, and he would glide it over the countertops, over the kitchen table. If he felt one little bump, he would go through the drainer if he saw one dish that was not quite clean or, you know, had anything on it at all. And he would empty the cabinets and you had to wash all of the dishes, not rewash what was in the drainer, not rewash the thing that wasn't clean, all of the dishes in the kitchen. You had to wash them all, even the clean ones. Okay, so you made dang sure that you got now. So was your mom that bad? Okay, so yes, Pat. He did. He pulled them all out and you'd have to wash them all. Teresa says, ha, 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 or ha, ha, ha. I think that when you go over to their house, you need to bring him in the kitchen and do this to him. You know what? He might not even remember it. Sometimes I tell them stuff and they act like I'm from another planet. Like, that never happened. Yes, it did. Oh, I love it, you guys. No, Teresa, my dad was not in the military. Okay, so thank you, Dee. I don't know what this person did, but thank you for putting them in a time out. So Genderwear says, my dad did the same to me. If the dishes weren't clean, I had to wash every dish in the cupboard. Yeah, okay, where did they get? Maybe they knew each other as kids. Sheila says, my dad would check the dishes, and if he found one speck, he would throw it on the floor and break it. Oh, my goodness. We didn't care. Just one dish less to wash. Okay, go ahead and kick the troll in the house out. Okay, so then Anne, I've never said her name out loud, so I don't know. I don't even know if Anne's in here or not. Anne FritzyNESS. I'm sorry. I really don't pronounce things right. She said that her mom, I wish I could have like a live stream and read all of your comments out, and we could all like laugh and go over them together, right? That would be fun. That would take a long time. Pat says boomers. Exactly. Buddy, let me tell you something else about the boomers. The boomers ain't babies. And they're the generation before them. Those people know how to take pain. I'm telling you, they come in through the ER, and I can tell you, the boomers and up, those people, they'd be like, their hand's been cut off, and they'd just be like sitting there. I get a paper cut, and I'm like, well, I'll tell you what, I used to have great teeth. Thank you, though. My teeth are getting gaps bad in them, and I can get air through them now. So, Laura says she loves Propel. It ruined her. I love this one. I love Peach. I love Peach so much. Jen says, maybe I should do that to my teens. They act like I'm beating them when I ask them to help out. I got my kids to the point where if they said, I would just look at them and I go, are you bored? Because they didn't say they were bored around here. Because if they said they were bored, I found something for them to do. Yes, they made them, Bella. Yes, they were made tough back then. I mean, serious. People would come in and to the ER, and they would have horrible things wrong, stuff that would just not a peep, not a peep. Then you get, my generation is a little better, but not like these people. They can handle pain. Anyway, so Anne, she said, Mom taught me to knit and crochet by mirror image. And what she meant by that was right in front of her, she could do it backwards. And it reminded me when I have talked to you guys about being a majorette before, twirling baton. And I don't know if I ever told you guys that I also was a teacher. And the reason that I was a teacher I was a pretty good teacher. And the reason was because of this mirror image thing. The reason was because I learned backwards. Okay. My teacher, when I was growing up, she taught me backwards because she was the majorette for the band. And that's what I was ultimately trying to do. But they got rid of the majorette the year I went into high school. And I was like, really? But anyway, she would have her little boyfriend there while she was, teaching me. She had her boyfriend there. So she was paying attention to him and not what I was doing. So she didn't notice that I was doing it backwards. Everything that was supposed to be done, like say you were doing a fishtail or whatever, and that would be like taking the baton and you're going to dip this way and then this way and then this way and then this way, and you speed that up, right? Well, I was doing it the wrong way. She never noticed it because she was so busy with her boyfriend. Okay. Oh, yes, please, Dee. Thank you so much, everybody. Give me a thumbs up to help with the engagement. I love you so much for that. So I grew up in my twirling backward, spinning the wrong way, everything. Then that teacher retired and I had to find a new one. And the new instructor noticed it. She's like, okay. Then I had to relearn everything the other way. I had to learn it the right way. So I was kind of ambidextrous in that way. Not really ambidextrous because, well, I was doing it backwards, which meant that I could stand in front of you and do it. And it was like a mirror. See? So then you could learn from me with me right in front of you instead of having to come around. A lot of teachers will come around to the back of you, put their arms around you and work this way, right? But I could do it in front of you because I did it backwards. So yeah, that comment reminded me of that. And you guys are still on the boomer thing, right? So let's go back here and see that Teresa considers herself a boomer, although I missed it by a year. My boomer sister was shocked after she had her one and only C-section because I had two and said, it's difficult but bearable. Everyone, please suggest if I should get a girlfriend now. I don't know what, I must have missed something. I don't know what that has to do with this. I missed something, I guess. Amy says, Auntie, not angry. Very glad you are getting good grades. School is important, but we all need to take a break here and there. Oh my goodness. Imagine if we weren't taking a break. That would be terrible. Thank you guys so much for getting the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Everybody who gave me super chats, I really, really appreciate that. You don't know how much I appreciate you guys so much. Every single time that you guys help me out like that, it keeps me here because it pays for my internet and it pays for some of the things that I review and, you know, bills. And okay, so I was wondering if that was going to happen. Dee, thank you for taking care of that. Obviously, I've not been watching the room enough to know what is going on over there, but I am going to have to go through this chat later. I don't like that I can't keep up with it because I feel like I'm ignoring you. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. So it appears that we have a lot of boomers in the room as I'm scrolling up and looking at it. So that's good. It's a good thing I didn't say that boomers were big babies, right? No, really though. I mean, I've seen some people come in that were, now some people were in shock, you know, but you know, I mean, if you cut off all your fingers with a saw, you might be in shock, you know. But a lot of people, it wasn't trauma conditions. It was, you know, just being very, very sick with things that, you know, really, really hurt. I wonder when I go back through this later to read your comments, how many times I'm going to count that I said, sorry. Bella says, it's going quickly for you to keep up, sweetie. Don't worry. Thank you. You guys are so good to me. I love that little heart that Michelle put in there. It looks different than it does. Oh, gosh. Thank you so much. Keep it up. Oh, look at that little. Can you guys see that too? Emily put this thing in there. It's this little thing is going, keep it up. And I don't know what it is. It's a pear. It's a pear and it's lifting dumbbells. Can you guys see that? It's so cute. Thank you so much, Emily. Bridget, boomers are born between 45 and 65. Oh, really? Well, then I'm a boomer. Huh? Is that true? I'm a boomer? Okay, then I mean the generation before me. Those people can really take pain. My mom and dad, they're boomers, right? My mom and dad I should really do my homework. Okay, my dad isn't a boomer, but my mom is. So I should really do my homework before I talk. Bridget is 64, definitely. And Lan says it's hard not to say when you are trying to do several things at once. Thank you. You're right. I'm a good multitasker, huh? No, I am not. I really am not a good multitasker. I'm a good multitaxer. That's what I am. Everybody put your tax money in here. Can I have your tax check? Hi, Nancy. Hi, Connie says, hi, Mel. I missed Mel. Hi, Mel. Okay, so Terry says, yes, anyone born after World War II are boomers. That's my alarm telling me it's been an hour. So I was just looking in there. So what are you guys going to do after this? I need everyone to come over and help me clean up the snow in the living room or in the living room. I bet some people who came in late are going, what snow? Yeah, I have snow in my house. No. Yes, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on your way out. Eat brunch. I have to eat and then clean up the snow and then film. And I think, did we decide that I was going to do 2 videos or just 1? I don't know. Whatever I do won't make somebody happy. So the silent generation, Mina, yeah, I could see that. The silent generation. That's why they would come in here and because, they must have lived through some really horrible crap. So they knew, they didn't have like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to call a whole generation babies, but there's some that they babies. Oh, thank you so much, Mel. You are so sweet. God bless you guys. Kelly says, go back to give my mama. Oh, okay. Listen, is she with you? I can't remember if she's with you or not. I sniffed. I hate it when I do that. Mina says, why our parents said children? Whoa, Carol, thank you. And children seem not heard. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that? Oh my gosh. Do you remember that? Do you guys ever remember your parents saying that to you? Or what about this one? Little pictures have big ears. Did your parents ever say that? Little pictures have big ears. You know what that means, right? It means the kids are listening to what you're saying. Michelle says, I have so much to do, I can't even figure out where to begin. Yeah, me too. I need to, while I still have light, film. And I got a new camera that I need to learn because I wanted to make sure that you guys can see every little pore and wrinkle on my face. My husband goes, let me get this straight. So you bought a new camera so that you look worse? No. Kind of. I just want to be able, when I tell you guys, look, I look horrible. Look at these pores or blah, blah, blah. I want you to be able to see what I'm talking about. And I just don't feel like I can keep getting up in this camera, because half the time it's not in focus. I got, Gail, of course you want to know what I got. I'll show it to you. I got this. It's a Canon EOS M50. It's a mirrorless camera. And I've already had to send one mic back because it's like have this real bad background humming noise. This one isn't doing that. So I think it might work. I did some practice footage with it. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, you have the t-shirt. Teresa, thank you. I got the t-shirt. Oh gosh. Okay, Gail, hang on. I swear I'm coming back to this. All right. I bought a t-shirt that says Fritzy Family on it, right? And I got it the wrong size. I can't wear that, guys, unless I put on a jacket over it. It is vulgar. It is so tight. It looks like, what am I trying to be? Right? Like, oh my gosh, I can't wear that shirt in public. And then, oh, I wish I had it in here. They messed up my mug. So I got a Fritzy family mug, right? So that I could drink with it on the channel. You guys, look, our family mug, right? It's upside down. Oh my God, why is she on her about her clothes? What? The mug, the print on it, and I looked, I did not design it this way. So if you guys got one of the mugs, and tell me if the print was upside down. Fritzy family is upside down on the mug, not the way I designed it. Okay. And which my husband said, it's kind of funny. And I thought about putting it, in the videos anyway, but it's not really like that. It's not really supposed to be like that, but actually designing it that way because it's Fritzy, right? Because the print is upside down. That's what he said. He goes, it's a Fritzy mug. And I go, well, yeah, it is. But nobody else's mug would be that way because, right, I didn't design it like that. So, yeah, anyway, that's what happened. But back to the camera. Okay, thank you, Connie. I was just getting ready to do that myself because I saw that. That's what I was frowning about a second ago, was trying to figure out if that person needed to go. So thank you so much to my moderators, because you guys, you guys are taking care of me. But anyway, so this here, I got mixed feelings on it. Going to this means a ring light now, and ring light means the glasses situation can't be on there. I want to wear my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. So, I was kind of thinking maybe I would do like part of the video here, where I'm talking, where I need the glasses, the intro, the outro, whatever. And if I'm doing a get ready with me using this, facing this way, because I don't have on my glasses when I'm putting on makeup. And then this would give you a better look at my face, and it would give you a better, what I'm saying? But, I gotta have time to learn it. So, and I need to do that quickly so that I know if that's not going to work, it needs to go back, because I can't pay all. And if the quality of that isn't like so much better than this, if it isn't so much more sharp than this, I got to send that back, because, right, I'm not paying all that money if it's not going to be significant. So somebody's contacts. D, I can't wear contacts. My doctor said that even if they could, I got to tell you something funny. One time, do you guys remember, this was like in the 90s when colored contacts first came out, when you could put them in, they would change your eye color. I have always wanted to have green eyes so bad. Surprise, surprise, right? I always wanted to have green eyes. So I wanted contacts really bad. And I went to the doctor to get green contacts. All right, well, the doctor and 2 assistants and myself were trying to get my eyes open to put the contacts in. I wanted them. No, you cannot get a contact in my eye. I'll give you $1,000 if you think you can. No, not if you think. I'll give you $1,000 if you can get a contact in my eye. It won't go in there, I promise you. Because I'm surprised I can put on mascara, guys. If you get anywhere close to my eye, you try and stick anything in my eye, it is not happening. No, but the doctor said because of the differences in my vision, I can't have contacts. I don't know, but even if I could, I can't get them in my eyes. So Amy says, one thing that may help in many ways is wear non-reflective glasses. Believe it or not, that's what these are. These are, remember my, my Wayfarers, they don't have blue tint thing on them, but all of my glasses have a non-reflective coat on it. And here's the thing, I was practicing with that ring light, and I can do it. I can have the glasses on as long as I can do this number where I look like an old granny. With my glasses down like this, because the ring light doesn't hit this, right? But they have to be like this, little cheapo readers. They can't be my bifocals because, as you know, if you wear bifocals, if this is down like this and I'm looking through the top part, not the bottom part. So I can't wear my real glasses with the ring light on. So I don't know what's going to happen. I might have to send it all back. But if I watch the footage, I haven't seen the test footage yet. If I watch the test footage and you can see down in my pores, you can actually see all these tiny little wrinkles and stuff. If I look like a hag, then I'll keep it. I don't want there to be any question of whether or not I have a horrible camera or filters, right? So there you go. I'm going to give it a try, but I don't know if it'll work or not. We'll see. We'll see after I see the footage whether or not it's actually going to work. But it really does need to be a lot clearer than this, or it will go back, because that was a lot of money to spend for nothing, you know? And truly, there's only been 2 people who've ever said anything about the camera. So I'm assuming you guys can see good. And, you know, I mean, it's the best I can do. I don't have a channel that earns me tons and tons of money, so I can't just go buy stuff like that. Teresa says, I'm new to contacts. I have a condition called something I can't say. So hard contacts for me. It's not fun. It's getting better. Yeah. Oh, you know what? The glasses thing do you guys, I know that you guys who wear glasses, I don't know why I had to take off my glasses to show you that. You can't even see it. But if you are a glasses wearer, you got these dents in the back of your head, right? Where the arms go into your head back here. You have permanent nose dents right here. So if I were to for some reason be able to wear contacts, that's still going to be there, right? And I'm probably always going to have these dents in my head, right? I don't know. My camera is great. You mean this one here? I thought, for what this camera is, I thought it was providing incredibly sharp image. Now, what I can't do with this, that I can do with that, is zoom in. I can't zoom you in. Whenever I zoom you in a video, I'm actually cropping in iMovie, which will make it more blurry every time I do that. So, you know, I don't know. And I don't know if, I don't know what that would do. Muhammad, you're going to have to behave, honey, or we're going to take you out. Wait a minute. I wanted to see what Bonnie said there. Or I'm sorry, Terry. I see YouTubers with glasses. I wonder what they use. Well, you can actually film with a ring light and glasses, okay? But it's tricky. It's really tricky, because when you move, if you were to bring the ring light up, am I right, Gail? If you bring the ring light up, you can get it angled to a point where it will escape the glasses. But if you move your head a certain way, then you'll pick it up. So people who wear glasses typically don't wear them on their videos if they have a situation where a ring light is going on. But I mean, there are ways to do it. I just don't have the room to do that. In fact, I've had to move over here for that camera because there's no room here in front of me for that camera and that setup. I can't do it. Muhammad might be looking for a future wife so he can be on 90 Day Fiance. You know what? I don't know what he's doing, but just go ahead and block him out if you can. Anyway, so, you know, I've had to take like this wall over here now and move some stuff over there as kind of a background, but you can't, that may go, because in the test footage, or while I was filming anyway, I don't think I could see it. So it might be, the point might be moot to even have that stuff over there. stuff I'm just going to have to find out. Hopefully I'm going to find that out, while I'm testing. So I don't want to have to cut my videos down to once a week, especially now. So you guys might be putting up with some really awkward stuff while I try and figure it out. Gina, I got the Canon EOS M50. It's a mirrorless. And I'm going to tell you guys that if you get this, all right, don't get the kit. Don't get the kit that contains the Rode mic. Don't do it, because that particular Rode mic will give you a hissing feedback that's terrible. I ended up sending the first set back because I couldn't, everything came together. And here's what I do know. The audio is extremely important. That's why I get so mad when I say I just got a new mic. But every time I hit the desk, I feel so sorry. I'm like, because I know that some people have earphones in. And when I hit the desk with my elbow or whatever, the mic that I have now is so touchy. And I don't want to spend more money on a boom and all this other stuff, but it's so touchy that I know it hurts people's ears. What I know about this far into YouTube is that people will put up with a lesser quality video, but they won't put up with horrible sound. And that camera and that particular Rode mic, I wish I had read the dang reviews. I don't know why I didn't, but I wish I had read the reviews first. So because it was all a set, I had to send it all back, wait for the credit to come back, and then go after the camera on its own. Got the camera on its own, and this particular mic is by Techstar. It was only like $20, and it sounds 300% better than that Rode mic did. So yeah, I'm sure you guys care about that, right? Teresa says, I love awkward. I need the laughs. I'm in New York, and oh my gosh, I'm talking, when I say awkward, I don't mean FritzyNESS awkward. I mean, I can't figure out what I'm doing awkward. Bella says she's off to fix dinner, so that tells me what time it is overseas then. Okay, well, God bless you. Thank you, Bella, for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I really need to be winding down too, because I've got snow to clean up in the laundry room. It's going to take forever. I don't want to ask what Fun Guy Gun did, but I suppose I'll see it when I go through the chat. I want to know what that is. Maybe those are people I need to block off this channel. And I want to thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up for me. Please, thank you for the thumbs up. If you're watching this after the fact, please give me a thumbs up. I want to be able to have good interaction, especially if I can't comment back on the video. So I hope that you guys have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for showing up and spending time with me. It made my Saturday. It really did. It made everything so much better getting to hang out with you guys. And you know what? Thank you so much to the moderators for watching all of our backs, having that. That can't be an easy job to try and listen to what I'm saying, talking to everyone in the room, and making sure that you're paying attention to people who need to go. So thank you so very much to my moderators. And for the super chats and the stickers, thank you so much, you guys. You have no idea how much I love you. I appreciate you so much. Come here and get a hug. I want to hug you. I know some people probably watch that and go, she's so stupid. You can't really hug them. I love you guys. So I want to tell you all to have a fantastic Saturday. Stay in. I know everybody's getting really, really stir crazy. And I know it's going to get worse before it gets better. So we've come this far. By George. God bless every single one of you. And I hope you have a great day. Love you. Look at all the hugs. Love you guys.